welcome back to my channel. I have another video up that's actually within a reasonable amount of days this time, so you know that something's going right in my life right now. This is the second part of my Yoncé collection. I'm really excited about it. It is a look that's inspired by what Beyoncé was wearing at the MTV VMAs this past 2 weeks ago, I don't know. She did basically the performance of her life. If you missed it, I am linking the performance down below because you need to watch it. Ugh, I can't talk about it. I don't think I shut up the entire performance, but I also was speechless. It was the weirdest combination, but it was just phenomenal. Anyways, I'm not gonna start talking about it because I'm never gonna shut up, and we need to get to this video. So this look is a really nice brown smoky eye with some golds, a little bit of a shimmery silver going on, and then the kick-ass red lips. You can totally do this look just with a nude lip or a very toned down lip, a very neutral one. Just because the eyeshadows, I know, are a lot, and these lights are kind of washing out just how dark the browns are, but you still get the idea. So if it's too much eyeshadow for you, please feel free to do a neutral lip with it. But I mean, come on. So I hope you guys all liked the video. It was so much fun for me to do. And now I think I gotta go out because I'm not staying home looking like this. When you're trying to look like Beyoncé, you don't stay in. So I gotta go. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and keep watching. So now I am going to start off my face by using my L'Oreal True Match foundation as usual, and I'm using this one because I do want more of a full coverage for all of the eyeshadows and lipsticks that we need to balance out. So I'm doing the war paint all over my face, bringing it down my neck so that everything blends in together, and then I'm going to look like a crazy person, and then I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques brush, my face buffing brush, and use that to blend it all in. Now I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20 and using it to prime my lids to prep for the eyeshadow work that we're going to do in a second. And I'm just using the heat of my finger to blend it in all over my eyes. So next is onto the brows with my Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown. And I'm just going to fill them in as I do all the time, but that's really boring. So with the power of editing, here we go. And so now I'm going in with a cream eyeshadow by Shiseido. It's in BR306. This is going to look messy at first, but just remember that it is a base for our eyeshadows. It's just going to make all the other browns we put on top more vibrant and beautiful. So just focus that on the outside corner and on the bottom corner of your lower lash line, and you will be all set and ready to go for the next couple steps. Now I'm going to be using the shade Snakebite by Urban Decay from the Naked 2 palette, and I'm patting that with my finger basically right on top of where we just put the cream eyeshadows. So this is what it's acting as a base for, and it's going to look beautiful, vibrant, and brown, and messy. Then I'm going to take a crease blending brush by Real Techniques and blend all that out, and it's going to start to look so much nicer and way more flattering. Next is Half Baked by Urban Decay, again from the Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to use that on the inner corner of my eye, and these colors are just going to work beautifully together, and the Half Baked is really going to help to lighten up the eye, especially with all the dark colors that we're going to be using in the rest of this tutorial. And I'm using the same crease brush to just blend everything together and have no harsh lines. Now I'm using one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows. It's Tease by Urban Decay from the Naked 2 palette again. And I'm going to take it on a BH Cosmetics fluffy brush and blend in the upper part of my crease and just kind of blend together every color that we got going on in there. Now I'm mixing Half Baked and Shimma Shimma by Makeup Geek together, and I'm using that to bring a little bit more of a highlight to the inner corners of my eye. I felt like it was getting a little bit lost in translation with all the browns, so I thought I'd just lighten up the inner corner a little bit to brighten up the eye, and I'm using that on a Real Techniques precision brush. Next is the shade Busted from the Naked 2 palette again, and I'm just using a crease brush by Quo. You can find them at Shoppers Drug Mart, and I'm using this to make a very distinct V shape on the outer corners of my eye, just to bring a little bit more drama and depth, just kind of piling on the browns to make there be a lot of dimension to the eye, and definitely bringing that on my lower lash line as well. Now I'm using a NYX Wonder Pencil in the shade Light, and I'm putting that in my waterline just to make my eyes look bigger and lighten up all the dark browns on the lower lash line. And next I'm using Old Faithful, my Schwing eyeliner, the matte black liquid one that I'm in love with, and I'm just going to start doing my cat eye liner with that. So this is the look so far, and now that we are done with all the messy eyeshadows, we can go in with the normal face routine. So I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20, going under my eyes in the triangle shape as usual, highlighting my face, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my lips, my chin, and I am going to fill in my lips with concealer, as gross as that looks and haunting and disgusting, but that is going to be the best base possible for our red lips later on. So yeah, and then I'm using my damp beauty blender to blend everything out, and because I have lost a bit of my definition from the concealer, I'm just retouching my lower lash line with the shade Busted and an angled eyeshadow brush on the bottom as well. Now you know I gotta set my face, so I'm using my NYC Loose Translucent Setting Powder and a big fluffy powder brush. Anyone will do. This one's by Quo, and I am setting my entire face this time with it because Beyoncé is looking quite matte in this picture. Now it's contour time, yay! I'm going in with my NARS ITA brush and Hoola Bronzer by Benefit, duh! And I'm going to contour the heck out of my face because when you got this much eyeshadow going on, you've got to balance it out somewhere. So I'm going down the bridge of my nose, both cheeks, forehead, the whole shebang, and then bam, your face is flawless. So Queen Bee has a very light application of blush going on right now, so I'm using the shade Bliss by Makeup Geek. It's a very light pinky coral, and I'm using a blush brush by Samantha Chapman's Real Techniques line. Oh, cat just got in the way. And yeah, so I'm just going to put that on the apples of my cheeks, and like I said, it's a very light application. She doesn't have too much color going on the face. Now back to the eyes again. I am going to go in with mascara. You can jump in with false lashes after this if you would like. I just wasn't feeling it for today, but I know that any other night I probably would have. So I'm going to give a big healthy coat of the Pumped Up Colossal Mascara by Maybelline here, and then move on to the lips. For the lips, I am going to fill them in entirely with a lip liner. This is a lip liner that was in my current favorite videos that I just posted. Go check that one out. And this is the NYX liner in the shade 11 Red. It's awesome, really nice and creamy. And yeah, so like I said, I'm just going to fill in my entire lip with it. It is actually a very tedious process. And then I'm going to go over all of that with the shade Love That Red by Revlon. It's a really nice lipstick. Definitely go check it out. It's a classic. And so I have at that step, but as if 2 products wasn't enough, I'm going in with a third. This is a L'Oreal lip gloss in the shade Ruby Opera, and it's just a beautiful, shiny, glossy, deep red to put on top of all that. So now you finally have a hot, sexy little red lip, and you are good to go. So this is my finished look. I hope you guys really like it. Like I said, am in love with it. It's so kick-ass, and if you don't want to do the whole like black netting, like going out, big earrings, you can totally turn it down and just make your face the subject of the night and do way more laid-back muted clothing and accessories. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I loved doing it.